Developing at this hour, President Trump is renewing his call for Minnesota's elected officials to do more to quell anti-ICE protests. It comes a day after he threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act and send in federal troops.
Ian Lee shows us violent confrontations between protesters and ICE agents are happening on a daily basis.
Destiny Jackson was driving her family home from basketball practice Wednesday night when they got caught between protesters and ICE agents in Minneapolis.
Everybody's seeing what happened with Renee.
Officers started yelling at them to move. Before they could, Jackson says the agents released a canister of tear gas under the car.
Within seconds, there was a big boom and our car was up in the air and we slammed down.
The mom of 6 says strangers helped get her family out of the car. The last, her 6-month-old baby boy.
And he was like lifeless, foam or bubbles coming out of his mouth. I had to give him mouth-to-mouth and CPR. And all I remember is like between every breath I was saying, I'm gonna give you every breath I have until you get yours back.
Accounts like Jackson's are piling up and drawing widespread criticism of how ICE agents are going about their stated objective, arresting and deporting people who are in the U.S. illegally.
Just the tip of the iceberg.
Democratic Congress members held an unofficial hearing in St. Paul where they heard from 20-year-old Mubashir, a U.S. citizen who was detained while on his lunch break.
They dragged me outside and put me into a headlock on the ground. I repeated, I'm a citizen, I have an ID. The agent kept saying, that don't matter.
Earlier this week, vandals smashed a federal vehicle and took items out of it. At the White House, President Trump reiterated he's willing to invoke the Insurrection Act to stop the violence.
I don't think there's any reason right now to use it, but if I needed it, I'd use it.
CBS News has obtained internal DHS data that shows throughout the United States, ICE has more than 70,000 people facing deportation in its custody, the most in the agency's 23-year history. Ian Lee, CBS News, Minneapolis.
Destiny Jackson says her children that were trapped in the car, including the 6-month-old, they're physically fine, but they're traumatized and not sleeping.